Emily, and I am the sister of the bride. Today is one of the biggest days in Sarah's life, and I am so honored to be able to experience this special day with her. To be honest, you have probably confused our names at some point in time. I've gone through the majority of my life being known as Sarah's little sister, or being asked if Sarah and I were twins. But honestly, there is no one else who I'd rather be confused with, because she is such a gorgeous, kind-hearted person from the inside out. Sarah is one of the people I have been closest to my entire life. I found an old journal when I was cleaning out for college, where I wrote an entry in 2003 labeled Best Friend. It said, I have a best friend named Sarah. She is my sister, and she is a year apart from me. When someone says best, her face pops into my mind. What's nice about having a sister so close is always having a best friend forever. I love Sarah very much, and sometimes I don't show it. I don't know what I would do without a sister like Sarah, and I wish I could be more like Sarah. And although this sounds very elementary, honestly, nothing really has changed since I wrote that. Sarah has been my best friend and my #1 fan since I can remember. Ever since I came home from the hospital, she has been my guardian angel. She had always wanted to hold me and play with me, even though I was too massive of a baby coming into this world at 10 pounds. She has been my best friend since I was born and knows me better than anyone, and we've often wondered how people make it through life without a sister. It's pretty scary how similar we are, and sometimes we question, are we twins? When I'm with Sarah, our laughter and dumb decisions never end. We spent a year sharing a room where we had bunk beds. I was always on the bottom bunk, and Sarah was always on the top. My mom said she would hear us having endless conversations about pointless things, even after midnight, and she would wonder, why were they still up, being so young, until she walked into the room one night and realized that we were sleep-talking back and forth. Whatever Sarah did, I did. Whatever Sarah wore, I wore. I pretty much wanted to be Sarah. When we went to preschool, I was in the 3-year-old class, and Sarah was in the 4. And apparently, I didn't want to go to school without her. And I would just cry the whole time because I missed her so much. She would walk down the hallway and visit my classroom when I was crying because I didn't want to be there, which really only happened like once a day. We went to the same elementary school, and we had mutual friends who we would do hood rat things with. We used to practice this big day with our dolls, and we would take turns being the bride and the preacher. And all the practice as little girls helped us make this day very special. I remember when she went to middle school, and I was still in elementary. I was so jealous because I still had to wear uniforms. But when I got to middle school, she showed me the ropes. In high school, she went to enrollment with me for my freshman year, and we walked around showing me where all my classes were and talking about the teachers. My senior year was really tough for me not having her there to fight about clothes, bathroom space, and pretty much anything that would happen on a daily basis. I even caught myself coming home from school and automatically asking, "Where's Sarah?" Then in college, we decided to go separate ways. Sarah decided to go to Kansas State University, and I chose to go to the University of Kansas. This was also very tough for me because I missed her so much. Even though it was just a little hour away, we would go see each other at least once a week, on top of literally talking and texting all day, every day. My friends in my dorm would see us in the lobby and be so confused as to why she was there on a Wednesday night, but they soon learned that this was going to happen far more often than not, and so they just came to accept it and never really asked any more questions. It's really weird for me when Sarah met Adam and started to become close to him because I felt in a sense that I was losing her to someone. But then I realized that this time had to come, and I really enjoyed getting to know Adam and to see the way they interacted. I'd walk around her house, and Sarah and Adam would be sitting there in the living room playing Mario Kart, laughing hysterically, and doing random things. I could not think of a more perfect person for Sarah. It's pretty cool to think that Adam is my new brother. Whenever I thought about giving a speech when I was little, I would always watch others, and they would say, "I'm not losing a sister, I'm just gaining a brother." And I used to think, oh man, I'm going to have to fake that part. But since I met Adam, I can honestly say that I really do feel that I'm getting a brother, and I'm so happy it's Adam because I can't imagine it being anyone else. And here's a picture of Sarah and Adam, their engagement photo. So if everyone could just raise their glass and have a toast for Sarah and Adam Levine. Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers!
The bride. The bride. My turn.